Good morning, y'all. It's Jeremy and
Carson.
Look at that, Carsey Bugs in here. We are gonna do something different. It's raining and it's messy, and we're gonna do some videos of our farm toys collection. There'll be some on my channel, and then the boys will do their farm toys on their channel. I know there's a lot of collectors out there, so we just want to kind of show you what we've got. We don't have near the collection that most do, I'm sure, but we just want to kind of show you what we do have and hope you'll enjoy it. I hope I can do it all in one video. If not, I'll have part 1, part 2.
Or maybe a part 3.
Oh my goodness, wouldn't that be something?
Hey, you got a pretty big collection.
Well,
these are old collectors, aren't they?
Yeah, there's some really old ones. When I was 15 years old, I actually had the privilege to go to Dyersville, Iowa, and go to the Ertl company where a lot of my farm toys were made. And I got to go to the Farm Toy Museum there in Dyersville and tour it. And I've never forgotten that experience. It blew my mind, all the toys. And it made me want to start collecting. So that's what I've done over the years. So we're going to just do farm toys. And I may even show my farm animals. I don't know. But we've been collecting now. I'm 48 years old, and I have toys that I played with as a child that I still have. So, but most of these have been bought through my adult life. So I'm going to try to we're going to start with the 1/64 scale, and then I will do the other tractors by brand. I think it'll be easier. We've closed the top of our baby grand piano, and we're going to set them up on it. So I thought it might be easier to see. Carson, you standing way up there. I can't see you, baby.
Hey, Daddy. As many toys as you have, it'd be nice if you had a 6 or a 6 foot.
Or maybe a 9 foot.
Or 12.
Wouldn't that be something?
But you can fit 12 here.
Great old big piano.
All you have to do is move that, and get rid of that couch, and get rid of that. And
you sounding like Gavin now. Get rid of couches to make room for more instruments. Ain't they something?
I'm saying, get rid of that couch or move it somewhere else.
True, true. But anyway, we appreciate y'all watching. Hope you'll enjoy this. Y'all can see they got plenty of dust on them.
No.
Paint chipped off on a lot of these older ones.
I have to pick out my favorite one. Let me tell you.
We even have a lot of the dealership trucks that go with the different brands. Trying to just show you the equipment here.
I'll tell you my top 3 favorite.
What's your favorite, bud?
I'll pick my top 3. Number 1's probably that case, the International 815 Combine still in the box.
Oh, yeah.
But my second favorite's probably that gray F20 or F12.
You see that excavator right there? The tracks came off of it because these are really, really old. I still have the tracks for it, though.
And I believe my third favorite's probably that Farmall 300, I believe.
Farmall 300.
As you can tell, my favorite section is just Farmall case. And I believe my fourth favorite is that Gleaner, and my fifth is probably this case 800.
Years ago, a friend of mine took an old box and printed this out for me. And it was a shadow box of some kind that they sold makeup in. So I got rid of all the makeup and put tractors into the little cubby holes. So they're laying in these cases, and then I can put them back, stack them back in the box. And that little blue tractor right there, that's a Matchbox tractor, actually.
I got one of them. Hey, Danny, what is it? Tell me what the rarest tracker in this whole collection is. Out of all of them.
Out of all of them?
The rarest one.
If you see these little micro ones in here, those are actually Hallmark ornaments. And I put them in these little boxes so I wouldn't lose them.
So that's why it's got the little hook on it.
Yeah, that's right. Those are Hallmark ornaments.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah, that's what that is. Probably the rarest is, there's a set of these John Deeres that John Deere put out one time that I bought at the Ertl company that were in a box set. And those are probably the rarest. Now, some of these right here, like that case, that Ford, that Alice Chambers, and even that Massey Ferguson right there, those are rare nowadays. Some of these old Internationals right here are as well. Here's a Massey Ferguson still in the box. And
well, that's the one. You got me that one, then I traded, and you have one out of the box, so I just traded that newer one for your old one.
Sure did. This right here, the little Matchbox tractor, that is the horror that came with it. And there is a Matchbox combine right there. So Matchbox did have a few farm toys back in the 70s, and that's where these here came from.
I think they still have a few.
Do they?
I can't remember.
But as you can see, this is kind of the 1/64 scale collection.
I'd say it's pretty rare to still have that little heart.
Oh, I know.
It's just plastic.
What's
I'm sure
what's
a
the
lot
rarest
of them
piece of what's the rarest piece of equipment?
Well, probably.
That John Deere manure spreader.
Yeah, that
I've never
manure
seen one.
spreader. Probably that Deutz Alice, or Deutz, however you say it. That corn planter right there, probably one of the rarest ones I have as far as 1/64 scale stuff. But y'all, this is the, that's part of the 1/64 collection. These are some Ertl farm trucks. And then we've got some 1/32 scale models here. And thought we'd show them next before we get into the 1/16 scale. As you can see, some of these are really old, but that's all right too. There's another old Ertl truck. These right here are some Matchbox farm trucks. Like I say, a lot of these toys I've had since I was a little boy. There's a Gale skid steer, and then two more skid steers. Here is some of the lawn care models. That snapper right there I bought at the Ertl company years and years ago, as well as that Ford. John Deere there, and here's a couple more lawnmowers. And then I have some of our Ford products. As you can see, these are old. I played with most of these, still have them to this day. And Workmaster, got a Ford, and then the little New Holland, like the little Jubilee back there. A couple more Ford models here, a little Ford utility. Then of course the old 8Ns. There's a little New Holland tractor, a New Holland hammer mill. And here is some two Fordsons and a Fordson Super Major. Okay, here is part of the animal collection. There's a yak and some buffalo, some fighting bulls, and some Angus cows. And then we'll start with longhorns. We have several of those. Like I say, we've been collecting for years. I hope to one day have a building where I can display it all, where everybody can see everything. Now the cattle are on the shelves in front of the tractors. So that's the reason we're taking it off, so you can see them. There's some Scottish Highlanders. As you can see, the tags are still on these. Some of these models right here actually have grown in value. There's some goats. There's some Herefords. Getting in the Simmentals there. But they have grown in value. There's some dairy breeds. Charolais. And of course my favorite, the Brahma models. So I have several of those. Try to get them anytime you can find them because they are so hard to find. And here comes some of the Holstein models. Some of these models right here have been discontinued for years. And I've saw them online and the value is unreal, to be honest with you. But that's part of our farm animal collection. As you can see from up top, here's right many. Here is part of our Breyer collection. You see the pigs up there. I thought I would just leave these bigger models on the shelf. Lord, look at the dust, isn't that awful? This is some of the Breyer models. They're really old. But I wanted you to see more of the farm animals. That's a big Brahma bull we've got. And a couple longhorns there. That one on the right is hand carved out of solid pecan. And I may just scroll on down here and show you these tractors are still in the box. I have the box for the rest of these. I've just got them on the shelf. Of course, you can see a Matchbox collection. There's some more tractors. Of course, more animals. Those are Carsons. Some more tractors down there in the box. And let me see if I can get these down here. There's a B and a Super C farm all down there. I think I'm going to probably have to do this video in 2 parts. But we'll see. We do appreciate y'all watching. If you have any farm toy enthusiasts that you see this that you think would enjoy, share the video with them. We would really appreciate it. But I thought it would be better to take them down to show you, but I'll give you an idea of what they are. You just can't see them as well. Let me show you these tractors here that's still in the box, and I won't move them down. Of course, there's an Alstammer G out of the box, but there's a 520 and some other ones there. So we'll keep showing you. Thank y'all for watching.